This is like a quick reaction sort of thing, but I just listened to Billie Eilish's new album, Happier Than Ever. Um, yeah, I gotta say, fucking awesome job. That album was, yeah, it was great. I listened to it during work, so I was trying to get a lot of the lyrical content in, but I I didn't get everything, but from what I got, it was a album about self acceptance, moving on from toxic people, the media and how she's portrayed in the media, being comfortable in your own skin, um, death and like accepting, death, um, sexual assault, um, people basically not putting in any effort for you. Yeah, a lot of themes in this album. Um, I don't even know where to begin. Um, if you liked her previous album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? You'll love this. Like, if you liked the slower songs in particular on that album, you'll really like this album. I was a big fan of the slower songs on her first album. I thought they were the strongest songs. I like the bangers too, like You Should See Me in a Crown and Bad Guy and um, what was the other one? Bury a Friend. Um, and yeah, you get those sort of songs on this one. I think it's Oxycontin. I think that's one of the more, you know, bass heavy songs, which it's basically the new Bad Guy. If you hear it, you're gonna be like, yeah. And I heard it with my sub in the car. I've heard a couple of songs now. I'm trying to get the lyrical content or more of the lyrical content now. That song fucking kicks. It's great. Um, a lot more guitar work, a lot more slower songs. Uh, there's a lot of special effects, like there's the use of auto tune in NDA, which is another song that was one of the singles that got a lot of shit. I don't see why. I see other artists like Kanye West, like if you've listened to 808s and Heartbreaks, that whole album is basically him experimenting with auto tune. Fucking T-Pain, man, beautiful singer without auto tune, but he uses it as an effect to add on to the music, and that's all I saw Billie Eilish doing with NDA. It's the only song that focuses on that auto tune effect in this album. Like other songs sort of use it, but this is the only one that really focuses in on it. And I actually liked that. It was unique. It sounded unique on the album, and I actually thought the auto tune added to the overall feel. It wasn't some cheap gimmick, and she was experimenting with it, and I don't really understand the hate. I actually think that's one of my top 5 favorite songs on the album. There's a song called My Responsibility, and she has a bit of a monologue, and she talks about how she's seen in the press and the media. Awesome job. I gotta say, like, that took a lot of courage to do. Like, that's, yeah, I'm very proud of her, like, as a fan, for doing that, because she has been betrayed, and a lot of, like, she's been betrayed so many different ways in the media, and a lot of female artists out there are betrayed, and even male artists are betrayed in a certain way, where the media wants them to be one thing, and then they are that thing, and then they want them to be another thing, and you can't win. And I like that she was like, fuck you, I'm going to be comfortable doing me, and if you don't like it, it's not my responsibility. I love that type of shit. There's one song where she uses the line, um, uh, fuck, it's like the things I used to, the things that used to make me happy now keep me employed. Now just keep me employed. And I'm like, me working a 9 to 5 job, I relate to that message so much, you know. And other things in life, like driving in that, like it's just a chore. It's just, I don't really find enjoyment in it anymore. And I think that's one of the reasons why people relate so much to Billie Eilish, is she's just got so many songs where the messages are just yeah, people just relate to that shit. It's everyday stuff that a lot of people can relate to. A lot of mental health stuff, you know? And that's why I'm such a massive fan of hers, is because she can create songs in a way which most listeners can relate to and enjoy. Damn, she is talented. She has some very good vocals on this album. Very nice guitar work as well. I love the guitar on these tracks on this album. Um, Honestly, I can't really think of one song that I didn't really not enjoy. I actually enjoyed it pretty well, and to be honest, this album actually flowed better than when we all fall asleep. Where do we go? I actually found this album flowed better. Um, if anything, I'd say it's her best work that she's put out. I even liked "Don't Smile at Me," the EP that she put out, which has some great songs like "Copycat" and "Bellyache." Uh, the singles, all of them, are great, and they're not as mainstream as like the ones on her first album. They're a lot more. I don't really know what to say, but they're a lot more. Yeah, they're different from the singles that she put out on the first album. The first album, the singles on that, like you compared "See Me in a Crown" to "Your Power." Big difference. One of them is a banger. The other one is a slow, important song about people being sexually abused in the music industry and the film industry even. And it's a very important song, and it was one that needed to be put out there, especially in today's environment where a lot of this shit happens and people just don't talk about it because they want to, protect their career, which is disgusting and it shouldn't happen in the first place. All up, I've been looking forward to this album since it was announced. I gotta give this a 9 out of 10, man. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you're a fan of Billie Eilish, you're gonna love this. If you like slow, sweet vocals that just get to you, like just wrap around your heart, yeah, you're gonna love this, man. I don't know. I don't really like that many female singers. I like Halsey, Billie Eilish, and Melanie Martinez. That's pretty much it. I don't really have any other female singers that I listen to frequently. Just because the messages just don't really relate to me, and I don't really understand. But out of those three singers, yeah, I relate to Billie Eilish and her messages, like the songs that she puts out the most, especially talking about mental health and depression and anxiety and that sort of stuff. So if you haven't heard it, go check it out now. It's worth your time if you're a Billie Eilish fan. So that's my quick reaction review. It's not really a reaction, it's more of a review, but yeah, if you want to go listen to some good music, check that out. Thanks, guys. And if you want me to talk about other albums or projects that have come out recently that are metal related or pop sort of related or rap related even, let me know. If you have any good like music suggestions or whatever, I'm always looking for good music, so comment that below. And also, what did you think of Billie Eilish's new album? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment that down below as well. And did you have a favorite track on the album? Let me know down in the comments. So as anyways, guys, hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe, and see you all again soon. Peace.